Think that river cares about the rock? No, it doesn't beg, doesn't stop. It just flows. Year after year, it breaks down the mountain. Not because it's angry, because it never quits. Adaptability isn't a weakness, it's how you win. The river doesn't fight the cliff, it works around it. And you're the same. Colonel Sanders was 65, living in his car when he finally sold his first KFC recipe. He drove over 1,000 miles and got rejected 1,009 times. But he didn't just try again. He changed the game. He stopped selling chicken and started selling the recipe. He adapted. He became unstoppable. Most people quit because they're stuck, not in effort, in their plan. They keep hitting the same wall, expecting different results. Newsflash. The wall isn't the problem. Your approach is. So when the path closes, move. When the door slams, kick through the window. When the mountain won't budge, become the earthquake.
Ever played chess? The pawn seems weak, tiny, useless. But push it far enough, and it becomes the most powerful piece on the board. That's life. Most people quit when they're stuck, one move away from changing everything. Oprah got fired from her first TV job. They called her unfit, but she didn't cry, didn't argue. She leveled up, turned her pain into a podcast before anyone knew what a podcast was, turned her story into a weapon. Now, she's not just a queen on the board, she's the whole game. Here's the truth. Your setbacks aren't the end. They're your setup. Every no, a new path. Every failure, a push to grow. But you gotta play the long game. Give up today's comfort for tomorrow's power. So, what's your next move? Stay a pawn or cross the board and become unstoppable?
Cities burn, bridges fall, storms erase years of progress. What happens next? People rebuild. Not because it's easy, not because they're hopeful. They have no other choice. Resilience isn't magic. It's a skill, a muscle you build by never quitting. When Hurricane Katrina shattered New Orleans, Lil Wayne didn't wait for help. He bought supplies, rebuilt homes, used his voice to lift his city. He didn't ask permission to lead, he stepped up. That's how you survive life's storms. Become the builder of your comeback. Stop asking, why me? Start asking, what's next? Brick by brick, even when everyone says it's impossible. Here's the truth. The world doesn't reward perfection. It rewards persistence. The person who shows up broken, but still stands, that's who wins.
Time is the one thing you can't get more of. But most people act like it's endless. They waste it waiting for someday or when I'm ready. Newsflash, someday is a lie, a trick to keep you stuck. Jay-Z didn't wait for a studio. He made music in his kitchen, sold CDs from his trunk, turned every minute into progress. Now he owns the studio. Your job is simple. Use time wisely. Every second is a chance to start something, create something, or make a move. But here's the key. It's not just about working hard. It's about working smart. When Kobe tore his Achilles, he didn't quit. He trained 8 hours a day, studied film, rebuilt his body, turned his injury into a comeback plan. That's how you beat time. Don't let time beat you. So, what are you doing with your minutes? Are you building something or just killing time?
That wolf isn't running from the storm. It's running through it. That's the difference between surviving and winning. Most people avoid pain. They ignore it, hide from it. But pain is life's way of saying, step up. Nick Foles broke his collarbone. His career looked over. But he didn't quit. He trained, studied, waited. Then, in the Super Bowl, he threw for 373 yards and won the Eagles' first championship. And he didn't let his lowest moment break him. He used it as fuel. Here's the truth. You'll get hurt. You'll bleed. The question is, what will you do with the pain? Let it make you weak, or let it make you stronger? The wolf doesn't care about the cold. It cares about the hunt. You? Stop focusing on the struggle. Focus on the win.
Ever walk past a field of closed signs, failed plans, dreams that fell apart? "We're done" texts? Most people see the dark and give up. But not you. You're still here. Damon John started FUBU with $40 and a sewing machine in his mom's basement. Stores rejected him, buyers laughed, but he didn't quit. He made his brand a part of culture. Now it's a billion-dollar empire. Success isn't about talent, it's about how you deal with closed signs, the rejections, the no. The nights hope feels fake. Keep moving. Look for the open sign nobody else sees. Here's the secret. Life is doors. Some locked, some tricky, some wide open. Don't waste time forcing locked doors. Find the one that opens for you and kick it down.
That rocket doesn't care about gravity. It doesn't argue. It just burns fuel, burns doubt, burns every excuse until only the stars are left. Elon Musk had 3 rockets blow up, 3 explosions, 3 game over moments. But the 4th launch, it changed space travel forever. He didn't beat failure, he outlasted it. Your life works the same way. You're the rocket. Doubts? They're just gravity. Setbacks? The weight of the climb. And when you finally break through, you'll realize the struggle wasn't about the destination. It was about becoming the person strong enough to survive the journey. So, what's your big dream? What's the one thing you'd risk everything for? The countdown's done. Now, launch.